Hello, I'm Rashan Isaacs and this is the Modest Chapter. In the recent South African Fashion Week, Modish appeared on the runway with beautiful modest wear garments that you would want to wear. With me today, I'm with Wardah and Nazeefah from the Modish Design Wear Collection. So Wardah, you've got a very interesting heritage. Tell us more.
So, from my mother's side of the family, her great-grandfather, from her father's side, was Dutch, and her mother's side, so her mother's great-grandfather was Cape Malay. So that's that side of the family and that heritage. And then our father is Afghan, so he was born and bred and raised in Afghanistan. He was schooled there, went to university, so he's purebred Afghan. And then our parents met, that's another long story. Then basically we were created, and that's an amalgamation of our heritage, which is very diverse. And sometimes we have a joke to refer to it as kind of a fruit salad and that our makeup is made of. So that's our heritage.
You've named your Autumn-Winter 2016 collection Isalat. What's the story behind that?
So the story behind the range goes back to the inception of us applying for the competition. So SA Fashion Week ran a competition, the new talent search competition that they run. And each time they run the competition, it's based on a specific theme. This year's theme was individualism. So we had to explore what individualism means to us as designers. We had a brainstorm session. It was us sitting in our lounge with the family around. And what popped up into our minds immediately was, we are modest designers. So first and foremost, it's modesty. And then we're like, you know what, how can we take it over the edge? How can we make it even more of an individual range? And we thought about it, and we looked at our parents and we looked at each other, and we thought, but hey, like, our ethnicity is pretty unique and it's pretty individual. So we used that to take it over the edge of what it is for us to be individual, or individualism. And we were excited and brainstorming all the looks that we had to design. And so we drew further inspiration from our Afghan ethnicity specifically, into the Afghan female apparel, how the garments are structured, and that's how we designed it. And then Isalat, how the name for the range came about, it's actually a Pashto word, Pashto being our father's mother tongue, which means individual, unique, one of a kind. So that's how the Isalat name for the range was created.
So Nazeefah, how did your heritage as a South African and an Afghan influence your designs?
Well, my mother is Cape Malay, as my sister mentioned, and my father is Afghan. So the common thread between both cultures was modesty, because that's what we grew up with our entire lives, being modest and dressing modestly. So we tied that in with our Afghan ethnicity into the Isalat range, because that we felt made us unique.
We live in a world that's full of diversity and culture. How do you stay authentic to your brand?
We believe that Modish is not just a fashion house. We believe that Modish is a lifestyle. So what we try and do when we design, whether it's for Fashion Week or whether it's just generally for our range, all our pieces, you'll know, we try and keep it as timeless and classic as possible, and that's how we remain consistent. So if you purchase a garment from us today, 3 seasons later, you'll still be able to take it out of your cupboard and wear it. We also pay attention to detail, so that you know that is a Modish brand. And also another thing is the modesty aspect. There are certain criteria that we incorporate in designing when it comes to modesty. For us, for example, it would be high necklines, longer than length sleeves, longer than length dresses or tops, and also non-transparency in our fabrics. So that's the criteria that we basically work with when we design any garment.
Well, thank you for joining me, ladies, and sharing your story about your heritage and the Isalat range. That was Modish designers Nazeefah and Wardah Safi. Until next time, I'm Rashan Isaacs for the Modest Chapter.